In the place between places, you wake up once more, dusting yourself off, the perpetual gloom, an old and familiar friend, as is the slowly spinning lantern of the crossroads. It's time to face cowardice, the ultimate challenge, the end of the loop, and yet the beginning of the next one. Circular journeys can be like that. Time to press on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we're back at it. Spinning up a new confession run here. And Walter the Abomination is finally going to get to take a breather as he has paid his dues, done his thing.
Indiscriminate science.
He's fully upgraded, and we've seen all of his hero paths. So let's give him a chill and break out a very old, very familiar formation. It is Red Hook, the original formation, the one that started it all. And we'll go ahead and get this spun up and adjusted for what it's going to be, given that we are likely to. I'm sorry, my brain's locking up here. That we're likely to get all the way here. I do like this formation. I always did like it. I just... Vestal. Vestal still is just... Someday they'll have to fix this, because Seraph is just better Vestal, I think. Though, Hand of Light is actually usable, which is kind of fun. Cool. But anyway, it's the familiar faces, and we're going to go for it. Now, we did a yellow hand, which I actually quite liked. That was a lot of fun. But I believe that's... Yeah. Grape Shot Blast becomes, front three, and Take Aim becomes even more riposte. Extra combo points. He's not a sharp shot, so it's really like, do we want to do Yellow Hand and have like a bleed comp, which we're not really doing a lot with, I don't think. And the riposte inflicts bleed and we're stealing tokens. That doesn't really feel very good, so I do think we'll go Rogue here. Probably could keep Highway Robbery in, truthfully. But we will, here we go. Here's what we do. We could slice in Duelist Advanced Pistol Shot, PBS, Highway Robbery. We'll start like this and see how it goes. But Clive, our long-running... This guy, so just as a reference for how old this Highwayman is, at one point you could look in the game files and see how many iterations of the characters had been. And this was a long time ago that I looked, but most of my characters were in the hundreds, and this Highwayman was at, like, 48. He has run for so long. First named by Kiryu Hanzo way back in the day, and has pretty much run the show ever since. And finally, our Crusader, Kane II, who I think we keep locked in as a Templar, because I was really impressed with the way Templar played. And does Banneret do anything more exciting? Zealous Accusation, even more burn, Battle Heal. Oh, it focuses all its healing. I think we'll stick with the Templar. This has just been feels like a very strong formation. I don't think we need Tenacity though. Let's get his kits set up the way I like it. Do we want Holy Lance? Not really. There aren't a lot of scenarios where we're going to want Holy Lance. Well, there are scenarios we'll want Holy Lance, but we're not going to get to use it a lot. So we'll go like this. And this is Red Hook. Let's get into it. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we dive into another run. Thank you again to new subscribers, new faces, commenting and asking questions and giving me feedback. Appreciate all of that. And if you'd like to join the Wagoneers Wild Ride, if you'd like to name a character and join the action, leave a comment down below with which character and what name. I am not afraid to reset memories and make a new character. You know, I'll be sad the day we finally retire Clive, but I think he's more than earned it. And every name is up for grabs. And along with that, in case we have people who are checking me out for the first time, which is always a possibility, hi, I'm Loki Oren, and I am doing a very kind of specific sort of project here. My goal for this channel, my long-running YouTube goal here, is to beat a formation, or beat a confession with every single named formation. So this is Red Hook, one of, by my reckoning, 314 named formations that do not have the bounty hunter in them. And the hope is to eventually beat one of the confessions with all of them. As a rule, I've generally been just kind of working my way through the confessions, because that kind of keeps things interesting, I think. But yeah, if there's a specific named formation that you'd like to see... Oops. That's actually the wrong target. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh well, not a big deal. If there's a specific named formation you'd like to see next, leave a comment down below with which formation, because I'm happy to do them in any real order. My general approach, though, is I do try to match the formations to the confessions they can actually do. There are formations, unfortunately, that, particularly for some of the bosses, like the Seething Sigh, the Resentment boss, there's some formations that just can't do that boss. They just don't have the right equipment to get it done. But I will do the best that I can. And don't worry, you, Fairy Tailor, I have not forgotten you. I just wanted to give the Abomination a break, take out other characters. We will be doing Profane Crucible soon. But now let's get into it.
Your position and plan accordingly.
Okay, so it really wants to give me annotated textbook, which is a pity because we're not running a surgeon. We are not stellar against the Dreaming General, but we do have some decent kit to swing at him. Yeah. Can bring in Tracking Shot. That's probably good enough. That plus the Plague Doctor throwing Blinding Gas and Plague Grenade and Magnesium Rain. Like we have some options, so I do think we head there. We will put Curing Kappa in. Oh, we do have the Shroud book, though. Does that change my calculus? And now they hate each other. Well, I tried. So that is a consideration point here, that we do have the Shroud book. So going to the Shroud is kind of the man, they really don't like each other, do they? Going the Shroud is probably better. I mean, we smack around the Leviathan, but the Leviathan doesn't drop anything that we really want. Oh wait, a known Oasis, less Flame Drain. Yeah, I think we go to the Tangle. I think we risk it. I haven't even talked about this formation from a macro sense yet, which shows you how focused I've been on other things, but this formation does all right. It's not the most impressive, I will say, in a couple of areas, which we'll talk about momentarily, but I do need to... Ooh, Sprawl Book. Or Kyurgeon's Directive, we'll have to think about that. Please go the right way, holy crap. Kane and Clyde do not want to be friends, do they? But anyway, thinking about this formation, damage, plenty high. Highwayman, Plague Doctor, quite high damage sources. The Vestal is very slow in damage the way I play her, but she does provide a lot of buffing. And then the Crusader's sort of middling. Healing, we've got plenty of. 3 focused healers. And then stress is where we're going to struggle. We might actually have to think about updating or upgrading, is it Sanctuary? Sanctuary purely to give us some stress management. I say that, and then I always forget the Crusader actually has a stress heal, so yeah, we'll probably be fine. So actually pretty decent stress healing, I should say. It's acceptable. And it should be more than enough. Brain just locking up here.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
So the Sprawl book is
Indeed it ever did.
tempting. But I do kind of need to buy that as well. I need... There we go. I need those two to at least sort of like each other. Is there a whiskey for sale? There is not. Okay. So now the question is, which pet are we doing? Don't really feel like we need Pliskin. We're not moving enough for Crocodile. Carrion Eater is very weak against the final bosses here. Probably just the Tick. Let's make it a Tick run. Tick's a pretty consistent performer. Range skills plus 20% damage. Melee skills. Probably just bring a Gnarly Knuckles. Pop those in. And, I mean, almost all your stuff is melee. Like, yeah, multiple skills you're using are melee, so we'll pop those in. And then, medicine chest? Eh. Call that good enough. We'll skip the Sprawl book. We don't need it that badly.
The means of mastery.
Upgrade some of our core stuff. And yeah, I think we will stick with the Tangle. It's not my... it's maybe not the best option, but I do think we can fight the Dreaming General with this formation. We have... Iridia can hit the back rank. Clive can hit the back rank. Even can Kain get back there? Kain cannot, so he's always hitting the front rank unless he gets moved way back for Holy Lance. But Paracelsus can hit it consistently. You know, just these two skills alone will hit it every turn. Magnesium Rain will do it too. We can bring in Disorienting Blast if we really need to. So I think that's good enough. All right, that'll do it. See you in the next one.